Hi.
Black Nativity.
Yes. Heavy on the black, light on the nativity.
And we're done. It was, well, because, like, I went mostly because Brian didn't want to.
He forgot it was V's birthday tonight.
Oh, okay. But also, I was kind of looking forward to this movie because I like musicals. And, I'm not particularly churchy, but, I like Jesus Christ Superstar, and Godspell's okay. But this was, as you say...
Yeah, heavy on the black, light on the nativity.
It was like, I guess apparently this movie is loosely based on a play by Langston Hughes by the same name. I guess
Very loosely, apparently.
It used to be called What a Mighty Day, but then they changed the name to Black Nativity, and it's a play that's basically the nativity set in modern day, and it's all gospel music, and it's just basically the nativity, and that's all that it is. This movie has that sort of encapsulated at the very end of it, but for the most part they just kind of made up a story wholesale that, from what I can tell, is very loosely based on Langston Hughes' actual family life. Because I looked up on Wikipedia. He was, when he was growing up, his ma kind of left to raise money for him, and he was raised by his grandparents, and his dad was, absentee for the most part. He was in, like, Mexico or something. And so this movie is about a 15-year-old boy named Langston and his mom, and their house is foreclosed on. So she sends him to go live with his grandparents, who he's never met, for the holidays while she tries to figure out what the fuck. So he goes to his grandparents, played by Angela Bassett and Forrest Whitaker. And they're all very...
That's right. The lady from Strange Days and Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai.
The lady from Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Good pull.
And
pull.
so,
Never mind, I was wrong.
So they're very churchy and very stuck up, and there's obviously, like, something went down in their past. That's the reason Langston's ma and they don't talk, and he's trying to figure out, while also trying not to steal stuff, while also contemplating stealing stuff, because his ma's in a bind financially, and he's 15, so he doesn't really have any non-stealing stuff way of raising money, apparently. And so this all culminates in his grandfather, who's a preacher, having the Black Nativity play at his church, and then everyone just storming up the aisles and confronting him about their family problems at the apex of the movie, and him having to talk about it in front of his whole congregation. In a nutshell. But for me, like, it was just, you used the phrase ham-handed, which is an excellent descriptor of the plot of this movie, and it was all very simplistic, and a lot of the songs weren't very good. They were, they felt kind of like children's rhymes set to music, and just it ultimately didn't do anything for me.
This movie was a steaming pile of shit.
That's another way of putting it.
Yeah. At this point, if you've been watching this series of videos over the course of the year, you've seen my ups and downs. I'm sure this is definitely on the fucking down pile. This was so fucking horrible. Movies like this, I'm coming to believe, is why there's still racism in our world. And I'm betting
I slightly agree with you, but only in this sense. Because I was thinking throughout the whole thing, isn't the nativity supposed to be black on account of Jesus is black? But he's not usually. So
Jesus was a fucking black midget. That's the end of this. There's no discussion to it. He was a black midget. Yeah,
so the fact that they had to make a movie and call it Black Nativity means that racism does still exist in this world. I don't think it made me hate black people. But
no. Not in the sense that I'm just like, oh, there's a black guy on the corner, I hate him because he's black.
There's a black guy on the corner, I hate him because he helped make Black Nativity?
No. It's just, somebody's going to see this garbage because they keep making it.
Dude, we were the only two people in the theater.
Okay, fine, I hate Brad too, but that's beside the fucking point.
Brad, what was your opinion as a proud black man?
I was pissed I didn't get to go see Black Nativity.
But anyway, no.
In terms of racism, too, I know we don't usually do the previews until the very end of the video, but I have to mention that the thing that stuck with my mind the most for this movie is that it was precluded by a preview for a movie called The Son of Man. Now, this was basically the prequel...
Son of God,
excuse me.
Yes.
This is basically the prequel, as far as I could tell, to The Passion of the Christ. But it was starring the whitest Jesus possible, leading this group of extremely ethnic people and an extremely ethnic Judas. So it kind of felt like Buddy Christ the movie.
A little bit. He was smiling a lot. There's a twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, it was like Catholic, softly lit Jesus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Doing stuff set to like
the Jesus you
music.
see in the picture in hospitals.
Yeah, exactly. There were several points in that, and then also when like that weird turn off your cell phones pre-bumper when I had like, is this racist? Because this feels really racist, but
no, it's these movies that are so. These movies are racially profiled. They're made for a certain audience, and I'm starting to think that Hollywood thinks that audience is fucking stupid.
A lot of the characters in the movie were not very bright.
There was no one intelligent in this movie. Every single one of them sucked. They were dumb, and they were just, in general, bad people.
Yeah,
they were in general bad fucking people, and you're supposed to feel something for these people.
Let's give you a background. Okay, so Forrest Whitaker is stupid because apparently when his daughter got pregnant,
this is the reveal, by the way.
Yeah,
so.
sorry,
Spoilers.
Alert. When his daughter got pregnant, he paid the father of the child $5,000, which is a weird coincidence that $5,000 was also the amount of money she needed to keep her house.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. I thought they were going to go somewhere with it, but they totally didn't. So anyway, he paid the father $5,000 to kind of like leave and never come back. The father is an idiot for taking the money. Angela Bassett is an idiot. She's the biggest idiot in this movie because she's Forrest Whitaker's wife, and she didn't pay off this guy. She does, she's not involved in this tiff between the father and the daughter, but she just kind of like, kind of flusters along behind him. And, oh, well, I guess if they're not talking anymore, then I don't get to see her anymore either. Honor thy husband or whatever the fuck. So her entire happiness was based on whether these two people stopped arguing with each other, and she was just kind of fine with that.
Yeah, and this movie...
The son was an idiot because his mom sent him to live with his grandparents, and he immediately just starts like, he gets off of the bus, his backpack gets stolen because he kind of leaves it on the ground while he uses the only payphone left in New York, and some kid runs off with it. So he goes to like this super ritzy hotel and asks if he can use their phone, and then there's like a wallet left on the counter, and he like picks it up and goes to give it back to the guy, and the guy's like, you stole my wallet. And this is kind of the start of this kid's... He would have fallen into crime if every person he ran into wasn't actively trying to stop him from falling into crime.
And that's true. I also just realized this since you were just talking about it. The only person in this movie that was white and had a speaking role accused him of theft.
Yes, that is true. No, because the guy behind the counter was also white and also accused him of theft.
Yep, yep, exactly. Told him he couldn't use the phone.
Poor Whitey can't catch a break.
No. Yeah, poor Whitey. Fuck. Anyway, okay, so this kid... His first reaction into being his grandparents' house is, well, let's steal some shit and sell it, and then we can pay my mom's bill. So he steals a pocket watch, which apparently...
the pocket watch was, like, given to the grandfather by Martin Luther King. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but this was one of the many things that was heavily broadcasted in this movie because, like, Forrest Whitaker takes him aside and he's like, check out this watch. I got it from Martin Luther King. Allow me to put it back in this box, click, and put it in this desk drawer, shunk, and then we'll go walk over here. And so I was like, well, the kid's gonna steal that watch. And of course he did.
Yeah, and then, even before that still, he's in jail cell and his grandfather comes to get him. As he gets out, the police officer calls his name, Langston. And the guy who's been giving him a hard time in the jail cell goes, your name's Langston?
Like the poet?
Hey, guess who he was? Give you one guess.
It wasn't random guy in the jail cell. Who was his dad?
Yeah.
who it turned out had a tattoo that said Naima Forever on his neck, which he used for this big reveal.
No, it was Naima and then Langston.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
I couldn't tell because it was shiny from the obviously fake tattooiness of it.
Yes. Naima, then Langston. In big, like, different fonts, too. Like, just...
Well, maybe he got Naima first and then got Langston afterwards.
I'm sure he did, but
different
come on.
tattoo artist.
Yeah, well, you try then never mind.
That's where the movie lost Dave.
Yes, exactly. Alright, so all this shit's going on. His dad's apparently a drug dealer. He figures this out because he sees his dad selling drugs. His mom's losing her house. She's standing outside her house, squealing like a dog that's been shot. Once again, I fucking hate Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, this is not the first time you've mentioned
Oh,
it?
no. Brad was with the car when I mentioned how much I hate Jennifer Hudson before.
What's your problem with Jennifer Hudson?
I fucking hate Jennifer Hudson. She doesn't sing. She makes squealy noises, and everybody thinks it's great, and it's fucking horrible.
It makes me feel any better. I don't have an opinion even remotely on Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
I thought the wig they had on in this movie was kind of fake looking, but that's because she kept being backlit and had like the wisps
Yeah.
kind of like floating in the breeze like normal hair totally doesn't.
But, okay, and eventually all this, it's building up to the big climax, and right before the big climax, they're doing the play in the church, and Langston, somehow, in the middle of, okay, this might end up sounding racist, it's not meant to, but anybody who's
I'll be over here!
Just this part.
You're on your own!
Shut up, Brad. No, it's not meant to sound, this is not a racist comment.
No, it's time for the Dave
But
Show.
if you've ever been to a church that is predominantly African American, it's fucking entertaining as shit. It's usually loud. There's people singing. People are having a damn good time at those places, which is awesome.
I'll allow it.
Yes. See, it's not that racist. It might sound racist, but it's not meant to be. And somehow during all this, during the fucking Christmas one with like 40 singers, a guy playing drums loudly, and a piano player who's just fucking grooving, it looked like a good fucking party. The kid falls asleep in the front row. Because he had a long day of stealing his grandpa's shit.
Yeah, well, because, like,
so he
falls asleep so that he can dream a more interesting version of the thing that's going on in the church.
Yes, he falls asleep, and he basically he witnesses the Nativity. Because it's like a play within a play within a play, only fucking shitty.
Because, like, there's these two homeless people, an extremely pregnant homeless woman and her homeless impregnator, I guess, is who that's supposed to be.
Her boyfriend or husband, who was dressed exactly like the fucking crackhead character on the fucking, what was his name?
Chappelle Show?
Yeah. He was dressed exactly like the crackhead
I was
character on
wondering
the
if that's
show.
where you're going for it.
Yeah, the fucking red hat and kind of pale lips. He was dressed exactly like that character.
Goodbye forever. No, I'm joking. Well, because, like, so he's dreaming, and these two characters are playing Jesus and Mary in his dream, and they basically, it's weird the way they did it because it's modern day, so they're in, like, modern day Harlem, but then there's, like, camels wandering past frame.
It's like in Times
and, like,
Square.
she's got, like, this weird sort of headdress on to show that she's Mary, and so they're trying to get into people's houses, but then they find, like a homeless person hovel in a back alley, and that's where she has the kid.
Where Tyrese apparently lives, and he helps while wearing a fucking tiger striped fucking like gown. Or did you not
Is it
notice?
a dashiki? I didn't notice that.
He was wearing a tiger striped dashiki.
Okay.
Which was fucking glorious.
Because Forrest Whitaker changed into one when he started doing the Black Nativity like an actual land.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little, like, odd that he took off a gown and then put on a different gown.
Yeah. But Tyrese Gibson is wearing a tiger striped dashiki, but still his really shitty beard.
That beard was weird.
And a skull cap.
Because, like, when they showed it from the side, it was like a goatee and then, like, a hair lightning bolt. And I don't think it was on purpose.
No, I think that's how his hair grows. And I'm sorry, but
I'm sorry, did you really? Because that was a really weird beard.
Yeah, there comes a point where you just fucking shave that shit and never let anybody see the beard. Ever. Ever. If it's that fucking sparse, like, you shave it. You just keep it nice and clean. Like, if it doesn't grow evenly everywhere, fuck that, or at least in a pattern that's interesting. Like if one side of my face looked like a bear's face, I would just keep that all the time. And
You could shave it to look more like a bear's face
Exactly.
and just call that your thing.
Yeah, but it looked like someone had thrown fake hair on his
Like
face.
Starburns.
Yeah, exactly. Starburns.
So,
If it sounds like we're having trouble describing this movie in any sort of order, is because this movie had no order. It was just that. It was so sloppily
it
put
did have
together.
for me, it was too linear. You know, it was very much like a children's story. Like, here's this guy. This is what happened to him. And then this happened to him, and then he fell asleep, and then this happened at the end.
Yeah, and it was shot like a really bad late 80s, early 90s music video.
I could see that. Well, because, like, a musical is kind of hard to translate to movie, from what I found. And I don't think that they did it very well.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just...
Because, like, you have to make it natural that the people are just kind of segueing into song. And it wasn't. It was just kind of like you're hanging out, and all of a sudden you just start belting out on a bus.
Yeah, and then... Okay, so, speaking of the songs, I gotta get a couple things out of my system real quick.
Okay.
One, Jennifer Hudson's god-awful squealing. Two,
I think it was so bad.
I thought it was really bad. And then out of nowhere, just for the sake, I think, of having her in the movie, there's Mary J. Blige, who's an angel.
An albino-ish angel?
Oh, well, no, she's not albino. She's just, for some reason, has very white hair and wearing a white robe and has wings. I think it's supposed so she looks angelic, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
because she exists in real life. She's
Yeah,
not just because she saves him from the taxi cab that one time.
yes. She has like a 3-second cameo, as does Nas. But they're both on the fucking poster and get really high billing, even in the trailers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly they have a song at the end. Like, I mean, this is an hour after they've been last seen in the movie. And she's singing, and it's like, alright, she's an angel, I get it. And then, for no reason, there's Nas rapping, and he's rapping about Jesus.
I want to do the line.
I'll let her do the line.
Jesus is holiness, his Obi-Wan Kenobi-ness. Obi-Wan Kenobi-ness.
And I think that's where my brain sharded.
It happened on screen, and I hear, like, in the corner here. Like, now I'm paying attention. What the fuck just happened?
It broke my brain. And then...
I thought it was delightful.
And then back to...
Jesus was indeed his Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Then back
if you
to...
think about it.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Because he died for Luke's sins, and then came back as a blue floaty ghost.
Yes. Yeah. Fucking damn. But, and then it goes back to reality, and during the whole time of the church performance, Mary J. Blige is just sitting in the audience, nodding her head, and they just, every, 10 seconds, they show her. She doesn't have any, real lines in the movie. Just every 10 seconds, they just show her sitting in an audience. There's
It's
hundreds...
her job to react to stuff.
There's hundreds of other people in this place, in this church, and they just keep showing her. It's like family, her. The family, her. And then there's the big resolution, and everybody forgives each other, and they're a family again. And they start singing. And during this whole finishing singing song, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, one, they did not solve the problem that the dad's a drug dealer. At all! It's alright, you're part of the family
He never really
gang, son.
sold drugs, he just offered to sell guns. And I have to wonder if he was offering to sell guns just so the kid would come back and not go to someone else who would actually sell him guns.
No, when they showed him outside the pawn shop and he's like, I got what you need. That's selling drugs. He was selling drugs. He is a drug dealer. And then, okay, so the family's all fine, that's great. But there's still these two characters that they kept going back to over and over and over again. And it's the homeless couple with the pregnant girl. And they're very, very happy to be singing with this family.
Well, they had a whole song about their plan, about how they're going to go on welfare, and it sucks that they have to go on welfare.
Yeah.
So at least there's a plan in place.
That's their happy resolution, that they're homeless, gonna go on welfare, and she's pregnant, but they're okay. But everything's fantastic for them because this family has gotten back together.
She seemed to have her spirits up, though. She could afford blue eyeshadow, so that's something at least.
That is a plus. Yes.
Well, she forged for it.
Yes, with the one side of her head braided and the other side just...
Well, when you're homeless, you get bored.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes. I'm still trying to think of ways in which Obi-Wan Kenobi is like Jesus. Because he's Luke's guiding force. You know, he's the voice in his head when he needs to know where to go next. Guess what? It's the Dagobah system. Thank you, Jesus.
this out of my system. Fuck you!
Ew.
Is this year almost over yet? Like, fucking Christ. Well, there's still fucking Medea I gotta sit through.
Oh, we got the preview for Medea. It's a longer preview than I'd ever gotten before. But I guess
I've gotten
like
it
I got
before.
an inkling of the plot that like Medea's niece wants to go visit her daughter for Christmas, and she's dragging Medea along because otherwise it wouldn't be a Medea movie. And it turns out her niece is married to a white guy. Bum bum bum. And also Medea is doing Santa Claus on a wall.
Yeah.
The TV trailer for it the other day. So the TV trailer for the other day showed the Klan in it.
What?
Wait.
Because our trailer had Larry the Cable Guy, and I thought that was bad enough.
No, literally the Klan.
The Klan's in it?
Yeah.
Please tell me Medea infiltrated them to cause shenanigans.
Please tell me this is leading to the end of this series of films.
It's one
Please
shot.
tell me
that
this
just
goes
shows
horribly
the Klan,
wrong.
Like sitting in like, I don't know, a barn, whatever
Was it
they
like
usually
Wacky
hang out
Clan
in.
or actual
No, they were,
genuine creepy?
it was a brief like 2-second shot, but I knew that they were in it because if you look at the IMDb page, one of the actors on there is listed as Klansman #1, which implies that
Implies there's more than one Klansman.
yeah, there was like 20 of them in the trailer.
Why is the screen so dark right now?
Oh,
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
problematic.
Oh, I'll bet you it's because of this guy behind us.
No, right on.
It's because Jesus is coming to yell at us.
It gets yeah, I'm the opposite of an angel. When I pop into frame, it gets darker.
We need to give you like a white fro.
Yes, and some wings, and you can sing like like a dog being shot. Oh my God! Really, no one in this movie could sing well, in my opinion.
I thought Jennifer Hudson did all right, and Mary J. Blige did a good job, and
Jennifer
Obi-Wan
Hudson
Kenobi
makes
was
very,
fun.
very loud noises. I don't call that singing. When she sings 3 entire songs in the whole movie, sings 3 songs, and I understood 4 words. She emotes like a stuck pig.
I thought she did okay. Some people are just virulently opposed to Jennifer Hudson. I don't understand it. I think she's fine.
Yeah, no, don't like it.
Emotes like a stuck pig. End of story.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's
so-
it. I have spoken, that is the way it is.
Final words? Final thoughts, rather? The final words before I slaughter you.
Kill me now.
My final thoughts is
It can only get worse from here.
this movie's not for me as the whitest person on the planet, but I like
Have you met Nick?
okay, the second whitest person on the planet. I'm like I'm the person that black people are doing an impression of when they do an impression of white people. Like, say you there, children.
I think they're doing an impression of Ryan.
They really
Okay,
are.
great. It's like you have to act like your pants are up your butt.
Does wear his trousers a little high.
Well, now. What's all this now?
Oh man, poor Ryan.
Okay, so yeah, it wasn't necessarily. I'm not the target audience for this, but I like a musical, you know, and this was not a good musical.
This was not a good anything. This was horrible. Like, honestly, of all the terrible things I've seen this year, this was pretty uniquely bad. Because it just seemed like they weren't even really trying that hard. Like, at least Temptation was so, like, in your face that it looked like there was some effort in it. I
So
mean,
you'd rather watch Temptation again than this movie again?
yeah, I would. Because Temptation at least got some emotional response out of me. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was all anger. But, I mean, it was something. And this just left me sitting there going, why the fuck would you waste everyone's time with this garbage?
Mm-hmm. Because Jesus, David.
Jesus can suck my cock.
I kind of want to see Son of God just for like the Buddy Christ aspect of it.
Yeah, that does
Because
look like...
it looks like one of those made-for-TV movies they show on like the Christian network, but really, really high budget. You got him like walking on water during a raging storm and like doing magic Jesus fingers in the water to make all the fish go.
showed him like chasing the moneylenders out of the temple.
Flipping tables like a mouse.
Sold.
And they're like, "Are you the son of God?" And he's like, "Yes."
Blasphemers! But he didn't say, like, angry. He's like, yes. Wink. Twinkle!
He did good, like, Jesus sad eyes. But I think mostly because they were strapping him to a pole to whip him. He's like, okay.
Don't ever make that face directly at me.
Jesus sad eyes.
Yeah, no. Ow. That hurt my brain.
Okay, so final thought, go see Son of God instead. Because of the hilarity.
See anything else instead of this?
Go rent Jesus Christ Superstar.
Go rent The Last Temptation of Christ. It's Jesus with a fucking angry heart-on is what that movie is.
I didn't want to watch that. That movie looked like a bummer, I'll tell you what.
That movie's fucking awesome. It's Jesus, he gets pissed and he picks up a baseball bat and he's like, yeah!
He picks up a hatchet. He picks up like an axe or a hatchet and says, I used to believe in love, now I believe in this.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was just him getting beaten for like an hour.
No.
That's Passion of the Christ.
That's Passion.
Okay.
The Last Temptation is Willem Dafoe as Jesus kicking ass.
I actually read that book like years and years ago.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
Because, yeah, that's the one where, like, he's like, what if I didn't do the whole Jesus thing and instead lived like a normal Willem Dafoe life?
Yeah. With an axe.
Bam, axe Christ.
Sold forever.
It's really what it is, and it's amazing.
Because a final thought, go see Axe Christ. What do we got next week?
Hobbit and Medea.
Oh god, I told you I'd see Hobbit with you.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I know Jillian's dying to see it.
Bam!
Oh yeah, 6 hours of joy
By the way,
there.
I don't think you want to be there because I think they're literally showing it at midnight and it's 3 hours long.
Fuck that shit. Well, because like the preview doesn't make it look so bad, but I didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why
It's
smog
tedious.
is so desolate.
Me neither, and I saw the first one.
Poor old smog.
I would correct you, but I don't care enough anymore. God damn it. Ruining things I actually care about. Fucking Peter Jackson. You used to make awesome movies. I want my sequel to Meet the Feebles. I'm not joking. I want like 8 more of those movies.
It's the one where like this. I'm gonna show my ignorance on this. Is that the one where the 2 surfers and the cover has them with like waves for hair?
Let's
No.
meet the Deedles.
Meet the Feebles is the Muppet.
Thank you for knowing what I'm talking about. Though.
Meet the Feebles is a movie Peter Jackson made before he got famous. It was basically a Muppet movie. But they get AIDS and they do heroin.
There's a
Okay.
Vietnam flashback.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's great.
I'll see this movie.
He used to make really like bloody, gory B movies.
Well, I've seen Dead Alive.
Yeah, that's a mild one.
Okay.
Oh, Bad Taste is awesome.
Yeah, Bad Taste, his first movie. Oh man, that's fun. Yeah, fuck Peter Jackson now. Go watch the early shit. Fuck, I like the Lord of the Rings and King Kong, but it's nothing compared to the early movies because they're just a blast. We're on a tangent at this point.
We could have stopped at Axe Jesus. Okay. I won't be here next week, so goodbye.
I'll be here next week.
Have fun at Medea. So